guys, Marissa here, author of The Rise High Investor. Thanks for tuning in to one of my weekly property investment videos where I bring you little snippets of gold about for property investors each week. Today I am specifically reaching out to those of you out there who really want to get into property investment and want to get your foot in the door and get your foot in the market, but just do not have a big enough deposit. So I know you're out there and I get this question a lot. So I really want to address that today and talk about what you can do if you really want to get into the market, the property market, but you're really struggling to get the deposit that you need together. So firstly, can I just say well done for wanting to get ahead, and well done for taking the initiative to learn more about property investment, tuning into videos like this and trying to work out how you can make your goals come true. Let's talk about some options and some things that you've got available to you if your deposit is not large enough to do what you want to do at this stage. So there are a few options I'll explore. Some of them may or may not be available to you, but let me talk through them anyway. So one of the first options is a family guarantee or a family pledge. The way that this can work is if you've got parents that are willing to support you in your property investment endeavours, then they might have a property that has some equity in it that they don't need to use. So they might be willing to offer that property as security for a small portion of the loan to help make up the extra loan that you need to be able to get the property that you want to buy. So basically the way that works is that you would buy your investment property, you would have a loan of 80% against that investment property, and then the extra 20% that you need would be in combination of the cash that you do have saved plus plus a smaller loan that is potentially secured against your investment property plus your parents' property that can actually contribute to help you to buy that property sooner. So that's an option that you might have available if your family are happy to help in that way. I guess the other way that family can help is by giving you a gift of money, which can help to boost up your deposit. Obviously, there's pros and cons of both, and different situations suit different families, so this is something to explore. There is an option of taking out a personal loan to boost up your deposit, but I would be a little bit reluctant to do that and just explore whether that's really necessary. And then there is another option where you can partner with a friend or a relative or potentially a spouse to actually pull your money together to buy a property together in joint names. Now I would enter that path with caution, because generally everyone goes into those situations with very good intentions, but it often doesn't turn out the way that you would both like in that situation in the long term. So just really be careful about that. Instead of doing that, I would actually just look at the deposit that you've got and really maybe set your sights a little bit lower. Potentially instead of buying a $450,000 investment property, why don't you aim for something in the $200,000 range that you will need a much smaller deposit for? So potentially I would prefer that you look at something cheaper that you could do yourself than partnering up with a friend or relative, which may or may not work out in the long term. I guess really the other option outside of all of that, and in conjunction with all of those options, is really to keep saving. You really need to pay yourself first and make sure that you are prioritizing your savings, your deposit, your investment goals, and your future. So there's really no easy way to do that except for ensuring that every single time you get money, you are setting aside a really decent chunk of that towards your investment goals and your future. So paying yourself first. I also think that you should engage with a really good mortgage broker, because they have access to a lot of lenders who have different requirements in terms of deposit, and they may be able to get you an option which will help you to buy your property sooner rather than the bank that you would normally deal with. So there's a few options. I hope they've helped out. I am happy to take any questions or comments on the topic. You can either leave them below or you can send me an email to propertyinvestor@risehigh.com.au. And as a special thank you for tuning in, you can get a half-price copy of the book, the Rise High Investor on the website if you put in the code video2018. So the website is risehighinvestor.com.au and the code is video2018. Thanks again for tuning in. I look forward to catching up with you next week. Bye.